Good afternoon on Thursday, the 6th of February, and it's 1:30 in the afternoon almost, and finished my work for the day. I had quite a long stint this morning from 7 o'clock this morning until just now. Now I can relax and enjoy the rest of the day. I'm doing a bit of sport today, and time for a snack. Now, today's theme, I'm trying 4 different products, and the common theme here is fruits, nuts, and chocolate. So I've got dairy milk, the fruit and nut hunky dory, the fudge, choc and raisins, and the Whitworth's raisin and chocolate shots. Interesting idea. So let's try the fruit and nut first. Now, I do have a weakness for Cadbury's dairy milk chocolate, but I usually just get the plain bar, and the reason for that is that I like to allow the individual bars of chocolate to rest in my mouth, to warm up, and then to slowly melt, and then let the chocolate trickle down my throat. It's a glorious experience, and I've yet to find a chocolate as good as dairy milk. Even the Belgian chocolates are not as good as those, and I tend to stay away from the dairy milk chocolates which have things in them, either the nut variety or the fruit and nut variety, because you can't do the same thing. You can't just put it in your mouth and let it melt, because it's got bits in it and it feels a bit strange. And with these ones you normally chew them, so I'll chew it. So you get the sensation of the Cadbury's chocolate, and then as you masticate the fruit and the nuts together, it all sort of swirls around the mouth, and you can pick up the various tastes of the nuts, the raisins, and the chocolate together. And the only trouble with those bars is it goes, you have to chew the individual segments rather than sucking it, so it doesn't quite last as long as a normal Cadbury's dairy bar, which I can make last 20 minutes very often. If I'm driving a car, I might have a bar next to me, and I'll pop one in my mouth every 10 miles and say that when we're going along a motorway in 10 miles time I can have another piece. So it makes sort of the journey quite interesting, because we're watching the mileometer thinking 8 miles to go, 6 miles to go, and so on. It goes quite quickly because you're going 60 miles an hour. Say to 10 minutes in between the bars, so one of these bars can last over an hour, but not with a fruit and nut. And then you've got to chew it quite quickly. So next, the fruit and nut hunky dory. This is marketed as a chocolate for grown-ups. I don't know why kids wouldn't enjoy it. I'm sure they would, but I see. First of all, it's not so easy to get into the pack, so it takes a grown-up to be able to open them up. Now this doesn't look too dissimilar from the dairy milk. It's just a little bit thicker and not segmented, so I imagine it's got a similar taste. Let's see. Yeah, that's quite nice. That's very similar. Same again, you can't really suck it, but the chocolate is not as hard as the Cadbury's, and that's a nice combination. Chocolate gianduja, enrobed in luxury. I have no idea what that is. Sounds posh though, but that's very pleasant. Yeah. Now this one, this Whitworth. Now, shot. Another shot. Raisin and chocolate. Now this is interesting. One of these is only 88 calories, which for me would be an ideal snack. These bars here I would split into 2 and probably have 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, but only one of those a day. Together with my pieces of coconut, peanuts, fruit as well. So I only have one of those a day. I'm giving myself a bit of a sugar rush today. So this raisin and chocolate, I imagine it's going to be. I wonder if it's separate pieces of chocolate and then raisins, or whether it's raisins coated. Probably see how you open it first of all. Look on top. Pull it out. Very interesting. Large raisins and chocolate. Now I imagine you're supposed to eat them all together, so. No, it's quite interesting because I do like chocolate covered raisins, but normally they're small raisins covered in chocolate, pretty uniform. Whereas these have got great big pieces of raisin, separate from the chocolate, and little chocolate balls. So in combination, you taste more of the raisins than in a normal chocolate raisin. I like those. I said 88 calories per shot. That's the ideal amount for me. Whereas these bars, that's almost twice as much as those. So that's better for you. And lastly, these I imagine are similar. Got a bit more sugar in these because it's got fudge. Taste those. Similarly again, separate pieces of raisin, dried raisins, bits of chocolate drops and a bits of raisin. And the fudge makes it more toffee-ish and harder to chew. Now this is quite nice because it's got dark chocolate pieces, and I do like dark chocolate. So those were not bad. Still, my favourite so far have been these. Nothing has beaten that yet. I'm definitely going to get more of those. But those others were pleasant. Might occasionally buy one or two of those items on an ad hoc basis, not every day, when I got a sweet tooth. So tomorrow I've got the last three to try. Looking forward to it. But for now, this afternoon I'm getting back to my normal snacks. Bits of chicken, bits of salmon, that sort of thing. But give myself a bit of a sugar rush. So see you later.